Today is Wednesday, the 18th day of the Omer, which is 2 weeks and 4 days, and it's under the heading of Netzach Shebatiferet, which means eternity within glory or compassion. That's the heading for today, the eternity within compassion. And today we'll learn another Mishnah from Pirkei Avot, the second chapter, which we'll be reading this Shabbat, Mishnah Yud Bet, the 12th Mishnah. Rabbi Omer, Yehi mamon chaverach haviv alecha keshelach. Your fellow's money should be as dear to you as your own money. In other words, the same way that you take care of your own assets, your own money, your own belongings, also you should have the same attitude towards the ones that belong to your friend. If you say that the property of your friend is at risk of being damaged, then you should take action, and you should make sure to avoid any loss to your friend, just like you would take care of your own assets. And this is in line with the pasuk in the Torah, "Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha." You shall love your fellow as yourself. That's one explanation. There is another explanation, that if you see the merchandise of your fellow, don't put down the merchandise of your fellow. Just the same way that you'd want somebody to put down your merchandise and to say that what you're trying to sell is bad. Don't say about somebody else's merchandise that merchandise is no good. Unfortunately, all too often in business, there's competition, there is people trying to promote their own goods, and in the process, they put down the goods and services or merchandise of other people by trying to show that theirs is much better. And by them putting them down, they're actually not going according to this Mishnah. You could praise your own merchandise. You don't have to put down the merchandise of another person. And therefore, this is one of the meanings of that the money or the belongings of your friend should be as dear to you as yourself. You can just be silent about the merchandise of another person. If you feel that it's of inferior quality, do not press the point, do not speak bad about it. That his merchandise, his good, should be as dear to you as your own. ועדכן עצמך ללמוד תורה, שאינה ירושה לך. And prepare yourself and apply yourself, exert effort to learn Torah, because it's not an inheritance. A person can inherit money from his parents, but Torah, even if your father is a Talmid Chacham or your grandfather is, you still do not take it for granted that you will inherit it. You have to apply yourself, to exert yourself to learn Torah. Even though elsewhere it says that once you see that from generation to generation, the grandchildren are going in the way of their grandparents in learning Torah, etc. Of course, the Torah will have a more likelihood to stay within that family down the generations, but still a person has to exert himself to learn Torah. And all your deeds should be for the sake of heaven. Everything that you do should be for the sake of heaven. Even the most mundane activities like eating, sleeping, you eat so that you have the power to be able to serve Hashem, to do mitzvot. You sleep not just for the joy of sleeping or, because a person might enjoy sleeping for a long time. No, you sleep so you have the force the next morning to get up, to go pray, and to get up and to learn, and to get up to do mitzvot. So the person can make all these activities throughout the day. He can elevate them to a higher level to follow this Mishnah, that all you did should be for the sake of heaven. This was Mishnah Yud Bet from Pirkei Avot Perek Bet. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.